This is a technical breakdown of Netflix, Incorporated, ticker symbol Netflix, based on data as of June 16, 2025. Let's begin with the trend. Netflix is currently in a short-term consolidation phase following an uptrend. The stock closed at 1218.88 on June 16, slightly down from 1250.52 on June 5. The longer-term trend remains bullish, with the stock trading above its 50-day simple moving average of 1211.32 and its 200-day SMA of 1082.97. Looking at trend confirmation, the 5-day simple moving average is at 1213.91, which is below the 10-day SMA at 1224.36. This indicates short-term bearish momentum. However, both are still above the 20-day SMA at 1208.25, supporting a broader uptrend. The 50-day exponential moving average is at 1174.69, well below the current price, reinforcing bullish momentum. The ADX, or Average Directional Index, is at 24.76. This suggests the trend is weakening and that the stock is consolidating rather than making a strong directional move. Now let's talk support and resistance. Immediate support is at 1205.00, which aligns with the June 10th low at 1203.62 and the 20-day SMA at 1208.25. Secondary support is at 1187.00, near the May 29th close at 1184.86 and the May 22nd close at 1187.97. Long-term support lies between 1170.00 and 1175.00, aligned with the May 30th close at 1207.23 and the 50-day SMA at 1174.69. On the resistance side, immediate resistance is at 1239.66, the June 4th close and a recent high. Secondary resistance is at 1250.52, the June 5th high and a psychological level. Major resistance is at 1262.81, also from June 5th, and near the upper Bollinger Band at 1247.95. The closing price of 1218.88 is near the 5-day SMA and above the 20-day SMA. A break below 1205.00 could test 1187.00, while a move above 1239.66 may target 1250.52. Let's move on to moving averages. The 5-day SMA is at 1213.91, neutral, with the price slightly above. The 10-day SMA is at 1224.36, bearish, with the price below. The 20-day SMA is at 1208.25, bullish, with the price above. The 50-day SMA is at 1174.69, bullish. And the 200-day SMA is at 1082.97, strongly bullish, for exponential moving averages. The 5-day EMA is at 1217.46. The 10-day EMA is at 1216.82. The 20-day EMA is at 1202.35. And the 50-day EMA is also at 1174.69. There are no recent bullish or bearish crossovers. The 5-day EMA is just slightly above the 10-day EMA, suggesting short-term stabilization. Key takeaway: Netflix is above most SMAs and EMAs, indicating a bullish bias. However, the price being below the 10-day SMA and the weak ADX suggests short-term consolidation. A move above 1224.36 could signal renewed bullish momentum. Now let's look at momentum indicators. The relative strength index is at 59.86, neutral, but with potential for an upward move if it breaks above 60. The stochastic oscillator shows the %K line at 58.32 and the %D line at 48.82. Both are neutral, but the %K is approaching bullish territory. The MACD is at 26.20, while the signal line is at 33.32. The histogram is negative at -7.12. This indicates short-term bearish momentum, though the narrowing histogram suggests weakening pressure and a possible reversal. Williams %R is at -50.77, neutral, but leaning toward oversold if it drops further. In summary, momentum indicators are mostly neutral, with the MACD histogram showing short-term weakness. A bullish crossover in the stochastic or MACD could signal a resumption of the uptrend, Now let's talk volume. On June 16, volume was 822,634, significantly lower than the spike of 9.77 million on April 21, which accompanied a rally to a close at 987.91 and a high of 1018.99. The on-balance volume has decreased to 87,537,870 from 95,220,534 on June 4, indicating net selling pressure during this consolidation. The Chaikin oscillator is negative at -9697.65, reflecting distribution and weak buying interest. Key insight: low volume suggests a lack of conviction. A volume increase above 3 million on an upward move would confirm buyer interest. Now for volatility and risk, the average true range is 25.57, indicating moderate volatility, suitable for swing trading but requiring stop losses due to recent price swings. The Bollinger Bands show the upper band at 1247.95, the middle band at 1208.25, and the lower band at 1168.54. The price is near the middle band, suggesting consolidation within the range. The beta is 1.33, higher than the market average, indicating increased volatility and sensitivity to market moves. Key takeaway: the stock is consolidating with moderate volatility. The high volatility seen on April 21 still warrants caution for sudden moves. Now let's look at pattern recognition. The decline from 1250.52 on June 5 to first 218.88 on June 16, with a low of 1203.62 on June 10, resembles a pullback within an uptrend. The parabolic SAR is at 1256.43, above the current price, indicating a bearish short-term trend. A reversal would require the SAR to flip below the price. There are no clear chart patterns like head and shoulders or triangles. However, the proximity to 1205.00 support and neutral RSI suggest a potential breakout or breakdown. Now let's talk strategy. For a short-term bullish setup, entry would be above 1224.36 to 1230.00 on a bullish candlestick with volume over 3 million. Target: 1239.66 or 1250.52. Stop loss: below 1205.00. Rationale: price near the 10-day SMA, neutral RSI, and proximity to the 20-day SMA suggest breakout potential. If volume confirms, for a short-term bearish setup, entry would be below 1205.00 on high volume with a bearish candlestick. Target: 1187.00 or 1170.00. Stop loss: above 1224.36. Rationale: bearish SAR, negative MACD histogram, and low volume suggest a breakdown if support fails. For swing trading, entry would be on a confirmed breakout above 1239.66, with the 5-day SMA crossing above the 10-day and OBV rising. Target: 1262.81 or 1280.00. Stop loss: below 1208.25. Rationale: the longer-term trend is bullish, and breakouts with volume offer strong swing trade setups. Risk management is key. Limit risk to 1 to 2% of capital per trade. Use support and resistance levels: 1205.00 for longs, 1224.36 for shorts, to place stop losses. Aim for a risk-reward ratio of at least 2 to 1. And finally, the conclusion. NFLX is consolidating within a longer-term bullish trend. It's trading at 1218.88, near the 20-day SMA and above the 50-day SMA. Momentum is neutral, and volume is low. The stock is testing support at 1205.00. A breakout above 1224.36 with volume could target 1239.66 or 1250.52. A breakdown below 1205.00 may test 1187.00 or 1170.00. Traders should wait for confirmation via price action, volume, and momentum indicators. Watch for a bullish breakout above 1230.00 with volume over 3 million, or a bearish breakdown below 1205.00. Swing traders can look for confirmed breakouts above 1239.66. Risk management is essential. especially given NFLX's volatility and its beta of 1.33. Actionable next steps: watch for a bullish candlestick above 1.224.36 with volume over 3 million.